Father, all the arrangements are complete. Kindly say if there is anything for me to look after.
No, daughter, everything is just perfect. Let's begin the ball.
Now it's time for the marvelous splendor of the ball dance performances. On this auspicious occasion, first comes His Majesty King of France and his suitress Cordelia. Next comes His Majesty Hamlet, Prince of Denmark, and his beloved Ophelia. Here comes the Scottish General Macbeth and Lady Macbeth. Lastly, we have the Turkish Moor Othello and his wife Desdemona.
A balcony scene it is to stage the communion of Romeo and Juliet. A balcony not pompous, not extravagant, but an elegant love story for my earnest spectators, simple as it is.
But soft, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, where are you, Romeo? Deny your father and refuse your name, or if you will not, be but sworn my love, and I will no longer be a Capulet.
Shall I hear more, or shall I speak at this?
It's but your name that is my enemy. You are yourself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It's no hand, no foot, no arm, no face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name.
I take you at your word. Call me, but love, I will be new baptized. Henceforth, I never will be Romeo.
What man are you that hiding in night and overhearing my private thoughts?
By a name, I know not how to tell you who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, because it's an enemy to you.
How did you come here, and why? The orchard walls is so high and hard to climb. And if you found by anyone of my family, you would be killed.
Dear lady, I swear by the moon.
Please do not swear by the moon, the inconstant moon.
The masterly character creations appear once again to relive their destinies, or to once again establish that they are nothing but the Creator's amusements without a say for them. Here is the time when all his well-chiseled tragic caricatures are to appear and to meet their master creator, Shakespeare.
Some nights to remember life by. Yesterday was one such. Aren't we the luckiest to have united in love and passion?
Mixed emotions forbid my future visions. Are we going to sustain the tests of time, or are we mere figments of imagination in our Creator's mind?
What for these stressful thoughts to burn your gentle soul?
We are time's marvels now. But if these are not meant to last, and if we are not bound together for more than 3 days, doomed to meet with a tragic end at our Creator's fancy, then why all these mummery shows? Are we created to die in the arms of lovely, merciless memories?
Tragic ends.
King Lear's pride is damaged when his dearest daughter, Cordelia, refuses to compliment him. Like her sisters, this causes his inner conflict to manifest itself in anger towards Cordelia.
Now our joy, although our last and least, to whose young love the vines of France and milk of Burgundy strive to be interest. What can you say to draw a third more opulent than your sisters? Speak.
Nothing, my lord.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing will come of nothing. Speak again.
Unhappy that I am, I cannot heave my heart into my mouth. I love your majesty, according to my bond, no more nor less.
How? How? Cordelia, mend your speech a little, lest you may mar your fortunes.
Good, my lord, you have begot me, bred me, loved me. I return those duties back, as are right fit, obey you, love you, and most honour you. Why have my sisters husbands, if they say they love you all? Happily, when I shall wed, that lord whose hand must take my plight shall carry half my love with him, half my care and duty. Sure, I shall never marry like my sisters to love my father all.
But goes thy heart with this?
Aye, my good lord.
So young and so untender.
So young, my lord, and true.
Cordelia, you yourself is a dowry for me. Come with me. I shall take you to France and into my life.
Hamlet, devastated by the sudden losses in his life, denies having loved Ophelia and tears off the letter where Ophelia expresses her concern for him.
I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
No, not I. I never gave you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did. And with them words of so sweet breath composed as made the things more rich. Their perfume lost, take these again. For to the noble mind, rich gifts wax poor when givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Ha ha! Are you honest?
My lord?
Are you fair?
What means your lordship?
That if you be honest and fair, your honesty should admit no discourse to your beauty.
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
Aye, truly. For the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd than the force of honesty can translate beauty into his likeness. This was sometime a paradox, but now the time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you made me believe so.
You should not have believed it. For virtue cannot so inoculate our old stock, but we shall relish of it. I loved you not.
I was the more deceived.
Get thee to a nunnery. Why wouldst thou be a breeder of sinners?
Lady Macbeth's sleepwalking symbolizes the distress and psychological pain she is in. Since she demands Macbeth to kill innocent people, she becomes restless from guilt.
Here's a down spot. Out, I say. 1, 2. Why, then 'tis time to do it. Hell is murky. Fie, my lord, fie. A soldier and a feared. What need we fear? Who knows it when none can call our power to account? hands ne'er be clean. No more of them, my lord, no more of that. You more all with this starting. Yet here's the smell of blood still. All the perfumes of Arabia will not sweeten this little hand.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls. The cry is still, they come. Our castle's strength shall laugh a siege to scorn. Here let them lie till famine and the ague eat them up. Were they not forced with those that should have been ours, we might have met them dareful, beard to beard, and beat them backward home. What is that noise?
The cry of women, my lord.
I have almost forgot the taste of fears. The time has been my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek, and my fell of hair would at a dismal treatise rouse and stir as life were in't. I have supped full with horrors, direness, familiar to my slaughterous thoughts, cannot once start me. Wherefore was that cry?
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day to the last syllable of recorded time. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, brief candle. Life's but a walking shadow, a poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage, and then is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury. Signifying nothing.
This scene can move anybody to tears. The valiant Othello, who is greatly attached to the beautiful, sweet Desdemona, is very cunningly ensnared by the most malignant Iago and smothers her to death.
Let me not name it to you, you chaste stars. It is the cause. Yet I'll not shed her blood, nor scar that whiter skin of hers than snow, and smooth as monumental alabaster. Yet she must die, else she'll betray more men. Put out the light. And then put out the light. If I quench thee, thou flaming minister, I can again thy former light restore, should I repent me. But once put out thy light, thou cunningst pattern of excelling nature, I know not where is that Promethean heat that can thy former light relume.
Here enters the master creator, Shakespeare, to have an encounter with his matchless tragic characters.
Good evening, dear children. You are the children of my tragic imagination. Poor Ophelia, an ill-fated Hamlet, innocent Desdemona, Othello, who knew only to love, which made him burn and burn and burn, Macbeth and his lady, whom ambition killed, aged Lear and his lovely daughter Cordelia, and the most romantic and ill-fated of them all, the star-crossed Romeo and Juliet.
Why did you give us such a tragic fate? We had only one desire, to let our lives melt into a single stream and flow inseparably together until we reach that vast ocean of eternity.
Look, my child, if we were gods, we could wish for the best and have the best. But unfortunately, we are not gods. We are men and women, fated to live an imperfect life on an imperfect earth. We should not expect all our wishes to come true, all our plans materialize. Besides, you should not say without any trace. Despite all the winters that have crossed your way, you are still remembered.
I know that, Master. Even so, you created us. We are all your brain children. You decided our fates. Why couldn't you show a bit more kindness?
I should say, I was helpless in a way. You think that a writer has complete autonomy, a perfect sway over his characters and the plot. It is not so. We are often led away by the story and even by the characters. The play has a mechanism of its own that pulls it along. We cannot but simply obey that impulse and follow suit. So, be consoled, dear Juliet. Learn that even I was a helpless onlooker when life slipped out of your hands and broke on the marble floor of the Capulet homestead like a glass of wine.
I have no words, Master.